I've made a note of the points raised by Chaudhry Hafeez-ur-Rehman and Chaudhry Ahsan Bhoon. My first reaction is Mr. Hafeez-ur-Rehman Chaudhry has made sweeping allegations, calling judges as being paid servants. This is, with utmost respect and with utmost civility, this is very unfair, inappropriate. I deliberately avoid using any strong language. This court is committed to having the judges of the highest caliber, not only in the Supreme Court, but also in the High Courts. In the Rules Committee meeting held 2 weeks ago, of which one of the learned members is sitting right here with me, it was agreed that there is no dispute regarding criteria. The difficulty is with respect to the modality, the methodology in which that criteria is to be applied. The Dawn newspaper has written an article on that. Our criteria, number one, integrity. And please, anyone who disagrees with any of this criteria, raise your hand. Number one, integrity. Number two, competence in the field of law. Number three, capacity to deliver, the capacity to work for hours on end, up to 16 to 18 hours a day. Number four, temperament, the sweetness which Chaudhry Hafeez-ur-Rehman talks about. That is what we want. Temperament, the calmness of temperament in order to listen, understand and deliver justice. Number six, independence. Independence from the fear of any force or independent from the temptation of any attraction. And this includes not just people outside the court, it includes people right before me. We have no choices amongst lawyers. We just have to decide a case in accordance with the law and the Constitution, and in accordance with the conscience that is with us, because ultimately, remember, we are all responsible to the Almighty. And I can give you two very beautiful ayat from the Quran, in which the duty is cast upon us to stand with the truth and not be swayed by any interest or any liking, but to decide according to the truth, according to the record. It will not depend on whether the Attorney General stands before us and argues the case or Mr. Ahsan Bhoon stands and argues the case. The most important thing is for the bar to be well prepared with its cases. If the bar does not prepare its case and expects sympathy from the court, please understand that becomes difficult. And what does preparation require? Preparation just requires your arguments to be summarized before you actually start rendering them, so that your mind is clear and the person listening to you is understanding exactly what you want to say. Cite the law, cite the record. That is what is necessary. Throughout the world, written briefs are the basis of adjudication. We are requesting the bar, and now the bar is complying. They are cooperating. I am grateful for that. If we have decided 4,000 cases in 2 months, that is because of their cooperation. In my courtroom, Alhamdulillah, there is no adjournment today. No adjournment. Previously, there would be several requests. Now, learned advocates come prepared. Learned advocates want to argue. And that is why disposal is taking place. So you have to understand that. And this will take care of, just as Mr. Hafeez-ur-Rehman's concern, that disposal of cases is necessary in order for the new cases to be listed. We try our best But look at the cause lists of our cases. How long the judges are sitting after court hours. We are doing our special benches starting at 1 p.m. It happened for 2 hours yesterday. It will again happen today. Why? So that our regular stream of work is not disrupted. Today is a reference, yet we all worked on our benches. This is the commitment which the Supreme Court has to the cause of justice for the people of Pakistan. And this is what we expect from the bar associations of the country. And stop raising fingers at judges. You name a person and you name the act which is objected. My doors are open for you. If you have nothing to say to me directly, that means whatever you say in public is all meant for the newspapers. It is all meant for pretense. Let us all face reality together. And come to me, talk to me. I am there till 9 p.m. every night. Do not accuse any judge unless you have proof, and do not come because you are an embittered advocate who has lost a case. Composition of judges under order, composition of benches under order 11 of the Supreme Court rules is the prerogative of the Chief Justice. It has always been so. Mr. Ahsan Bhoon spoke about a practice of the court. Which practice is he referring to? Give me a practice of the last 15 or 20 years which shows that this is how the benches are formed. Do not start raising objections without knowing the law, without applying your mind, because you think that making an allegation at a national institution will advance your stature. It will not. Your stature depends upon the standing of this institution. You are the guardians of the Constitution as much as we are the guardians of the Constitution. Why? Because you and us, we are one team. If I have ever to choose someone to assist me in finding facts, in telling me the law, I will not go abroad, I will not go to a university, I will go to the bar. So don't accuse judges. And then you accuse the registrar. The registrar is appointed by the Chief Justice of Pakistan. The registrar today is performing administrative work. He has been selected from the finest officers available in the country. He is an engineer by profession, MBA from LUMS, LLM from Warwick University, with 20 years of experience as a seasoned bureaucrat. He knows the law. He knows how to write. He knows how to think. He knows how to deliver. It's an administrative job. Do you expect me to do that job? I want to do judicial work. Yes, where there is concern for judicial work, which case is to be fixed where, I do that choosing. Which case to be fixed where, which bench to be constituted, I do that. But if something needs to be done and an order needs to be complied with, or a policy needs to be formulated, then he is the person who makes sure that people work on it. Don't raise fingers at him. He is the choice of the Chief Justice of Pakistan. If you have a problem with me, talk to me. Don't use this forum in the public. You are diminishing your own stature by resorting to such minor things in public. अभी उन्होंने कहा है चौधरी हफीज-उर-रहमान ने, घर की बात घर में रखें, और आप तो देहाती आदमी हैं, घर क्या, हमने तो बिरादरी की बात कभी नहीं निकाली, और आपने इतनी सारी बात के ऊपर इल्जाम लगा दिया। अपना मकाम देखें, अपना मनसब देखें। You are a trustee of all the lawyers of this country. You are the highest representative of the bar of Pakistan. and may you succeed over here. I need your cooperation. I'm just an Amin. I just hold a trust. For a few days, I'll be gone. But at least allow me and my colleagues, my learned brother and sister judges, to discharge our trusts honestly, fairly, without fear or favor, as the oath we've taken, in accordance with that oath. In my heart, those of you who have appeared before me must have witnessed this. In my heart, there is respect and love for you. I hope you feel that when you interact with me. I hope you feel that, because that is the only sentiment which the Almighty allows us to extend to human beings. That is the sentiment on which relationships are based and built. So, gentlemen, members of the bar, ladies and gentlemen, please bear this in mind, that we cannot answer allegations. You do it, it becomes hurtful. You are supposed to defend the judiciary. The media does it. The social media I'm talking about. They do it. It is again something on which we don't respond, because it is lowering our own level to be reacting to criticism of that nature. Statements based on pure hearsay, on speculation, allegations made as though you are swinging a stone at someone. Please avoid from that. I requested the media last time when I spoke in a similar meeting. Please criticize our judgments. Don't criticize the person who's written it. I may be black, I may be short. Don't start discussing those things. Let us elevate ourselves to a level of good thought. Let us engage in ilman nafiyan, mufid ilm ki baat kare. That is what this rostrum and this court is meant for, to elevate the discourse, to get into the ideas and the concepts of justice which actually do answer the needs of society. I'm sorry I have gone into this, but like Chaudhry Hafeez-ur-Rehman and like Chaudhry Ahsan Bhoon, I am also a villager. And so, when what comes into the heart, I must state. And good thing about villagers is that they have the hosla to hear this out. I heard them, they hear me. Thank you, gentlemen. Now, before I close, I would like to conclude once again thanking Mr. Justice Qazi Amin